jumping straight into it, this has been so crazy. 2020 been so crazy. So much going on. And I'm seeing so much foo-foo shit online. It's ridiculous. First of all, rest in peace to George Floyd. Rest in peace to everybody just unjustly killed. And just, we're sitting here screaming for peace, literally to live. I mean, it's like people are screaming, Black Lives Matter, please don't kill us. And we got people on there commenting saying, but wait, like what? There is no buts. And listen, I could tag a few people on some stupid ass things that I know would come back to bite them in the ass something heavy, but I'm not gonna put their names out I'm not gonna put their names out like that, because some of them are some decent-ish people, just completely ignorant and so dumb. But I'm gonna get into it because this really been irking my nerves, especially when it comes to these riots, Minnesota. And shout out to y'all out there for doing y'all thing. Listen, a lot of it I respect, and I'm gonna get to talking about that in a minute. But anyways, a lot of people are tweeting out this dumb shit saying like, why would you destroy your own community? And other people are talking about, oh, they gonna take it out y'all taxes next year and this, that, or the third. Number one, anything that is destroyed can be replaced, but the life that was taken can never be given back. I repeat, George Floyd's life can never be given back. Tamir Rice's life can never be given back. Trayvon Martin's life can never be given back. Philando Castile's life can never be given back. Eric Garner's life can never be given back. I can go on and I can repeat, but it's like people don't seem to get this. And it's like other people are commenting saying stuff like you're destroying your own community, you're only doing yourself a disservice, it's gonna hurt you in the long run. Listen, all that stuff can be replaced, but people are not listening. Nobody's listening. And I know that there are people out there just wanting to watch the world burn, just wanting to get their own loot. Some people that have vested interest that are not interested in serving justice for George Floyd. And I get it. I see it. That's obvious. You get that many people trying to do one thing. Of course, there's gonna be people on their own agendas, on their own accord. But it's like that don't discharge everything that is being brought up. That don't discredit everything that is being tried to be served. It's like, bro, what are y'all even talking about? And people are saying you're just damaging the community. Yes, people obviously are not taking words seriously, but they're gonna take this action seriously. It's gonna serve the going forward. Other people might get to think about it. Other people in LA or New York or Wisconsin or Chicago or Texas or Oklahoma or Boston or other countries or wherever it may be. Their police officers that are brought in there to protect and serve. They might get to think about what happened, what ensued after what happened in Minnesota. Like, that is the point of the riots, the looting, the fires, the pollution, the vandalism, all that shit. That is the purpose of this. And yes, I know that there are other people on their own accord. Don't get me wrong. There's people off doing their own thing. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, we cannot just sit there idly by as they kill our people. And yes, we are doing some stuff that hurts ourselves. Yes, by all means, of course it's hurting ourselves. But if it's hurting us, it's going to be damn near hurting you. And there's other people even saying stupider stuff, saying, oh, the insurance is just going to pay for that. Oh, the insurance is just going to pay for that. Listen, if y'all ain't never done dealt with no insurance people, you would know that them is the stingiest motherfuckers alive. They will find any type of way to weasel their way out, to push back and postpone dates, to do whatever they can to try and save their bottom dollar. They do not have no interest in you. And when you do use insurance and when they do have to pay out, guess what? Your claims go up. So don't get to talking to me about that rah-rah, goofy, stupid shit. When y'all was talking about the Revolutionary War and the Boston Tea Party, which we stupidly had to, I'm not gonna say stupidly had to learn, because obviously history is repeating itself time and time again. But it's like we had to learn about that shit, and looking back, plenty and helly people look at that and be like, oh, that was a great momentous occasion. Those were heroes. Those were the first assailants in the new crusade. And it's like, oh, it's different now. It's different now because black people is literally fighting for their livelihood, for their way of life. When Colin was sitting there kneeling because of police brutality and y'all crucified him, the president was crucifying this man for giving up his livelihood because police were out there killing people and murdering people, the people that were sworn in to protect and serve us. The biggest political impact in the U.S., probably even the world, was sitting there crucifying him for kneeling in the NFL. But yeah, you had a motherfucker, I can't remember his name. I don't even want to know his name. I don't even want to remember his name. Just that fuck boy. We done got his address, all that good shit. But anyways, and listen, his life is going to be forever changed. I hope his wife is burning at him. I hope his family's burning at him. I hope his kids, maybe, no, I'm not gonna say that because that's for God to decide. That ain't for me. That ain't for man to decide. But it's just like their life is going to be forever changed. And listen, if you don't believe me, you might as well go ask George Zimmerman how this shit be, because we still it's still a green light on that boy. But that's something different. But this shit ain't never gonna be the same. And I just hope the next police officer that thinks the notion to kill anybody, and I don't care what race you are, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Pacific Islander, middle, whatever. I don't care, none of that shit, none of that gender, religion, none of that matters to me. Murder's murder. Life is life. Don't never take nothing that you cannot give back. Race into it, but we all saw he looked Asian to me, that little pussy ass bitch dude that literally stood there and watched his partner murder George Floyd in cold blood. If you sit there and watch evil demons in your presence, listen, you're just as guilty in my eyes. They should persecute your ass first. It was something Tao. That's all I remember off this right now. But his ass needs to get it first. His ass might need to damn near get it worse. Sitting there watching that shit happen. If I'm a police officer, and I'm seeing evil happen in my presence, and it's my own people, you best believe I'm gonna check that shit. I cannot allow that shit to happen, because that makes me just as guilty. I'm guilty by association. I don't need to have my finger on the trigger to be guilty of murder. It's like you knew what the fuck you was getting into when you was in the situation, and you didn't stand. All you had to do, all this nigga had to do was fucking say, lift up your knee. Hey, let this man breathe. Give this man some water. Give this man a second. You had him 4-1. The man was on the ground, not moving, not responding. What the fuck else? What else do you need? It's like, this shit be on fucking paper and niggas still don't get this shit. And when people go crazy off of this shit, it's like, what the fuck do you expect them to do? We sitting here locked up, coronavirus, no jobs, no shit. People making helly jokes, and everything is just a meme. And niggas is getting mad. We're tired of getting killed. And people just sitting there like this shit ain't for nothing. I don't even live in Minnesota. I live in Wisconsin. Way this way, but that shit gets felt. My homeboy got killed off the police. Rest in peace to Tony Robinson, by the way, but that's a different story, different case. But anyways, because that's a whole nother video, and I'm gonna leave that for something else. But anyways, it's just like, when does this shit stop? Words ain't getting shit done, so it's like we gotta do something else. Words ain't doing nothing. So I'm going to resort to some action. I'm going to resort to some violence. Why would I be peaceful with people that are not peaceful with me? But y'all ain't going to get that shit. And yes, we are fucking with y'all money now. It's that simple. I don't care what nobody says. Keep on rioting, keep on looting. Niggas, no, I'm not going to say niggas. People are not hearing you. You're going to have some people out there trying to take advantage of the situation, just trying to watch the world burn, of course. But it's just like, I'm tired of fucking getting killed. I'm tired of seeing us on the damn television screen killed and murdered, and these people are getting off. History repeats itself. What happened with the Eric Gardner case? What happened with the Philando Castro case? They got fired. They did not serve a minute of jail time, and they off doing Lord knows what. George Zimmerman. free as a bird, trying to do all types of stupid shit, suing people for millions of dollars and shit. But y'all ain't gonna hear us. But you damn sure will feel us, though. So the next time next officer, next person, it doesn't even got to be an officer. And I see all those little whistleblower ass racist people. That's a whole different story. That's a whole nother video if y'all want to see that. But everybody gets their day. God knows what's up. So I ain't even too worried about it. But I'm just saying we tired of it, and shit's gonna start literally burning to the ground if people do not hear us no more. People do not respond to words no more. They have got desensitized, but you will feel this action. When motherfuckers is cleaning up the streets, when motherfuckers are making no money, when everybody's on unemployment, we gonna get to looting and robbing. We are tired of knocking at the door, asking and begging and pleading and writing letters and calling it. That shit don't work. Niggas, they do not hear that no more. So you gonna feel us. You gonna see this action. We gonna be on the news. The revolution will be televised. That I promise. Anyways, I'm almost done. I'm about to wrap this up in a minute. But damn, I feel bad for them little kids that got to study this 2020 year, because that shit's something different. And all the damn while, I bet you Corona is sitting in the background just rubbing his hands, doing the Birdman hand rub at this time, because this shit is something serious. We have people all up in everybody's faces, pouring milk, pouring, giving water, giving hugs, trying to dap people up. All types of different stuff is out there. So Corona might damn near be going crazy, but we all gonna see. We all gonna have to pay due for what we done in this life, one way or another. That I promise. That's without no games. Rest in peace to everybody that had to lose their lives, but the revolution this time around will be televised. And just, my friend, anyways, back to my statement a few minutes ago. He said, if you got 1,000 good cops on the force, and you have 10 bad cops doing Lord knows what, doing some crazy off the wall other shit, it's like, if those 1,000 cops do not turn in those 10 bad cops, framing people, murdering people, raping people, pillaging people, extorting people, whatever it may be, you no longer have 1,000 good cops and 10 bad cops. You just have 1,010 bad cops. It's that simple. You sit there idly by watching evil get done, you just as bad. There are two types of evil people in this world. Those who do evil and those who watch evil being done and say and do nothing about it. I will not be that person no more. This channel will not support nothing of that bullshit no more. I got a channel. It's just Jolly 4K reaction. That I'm not gonna say it's bullshit. That shit is just music reaction. That shit ain't for nothing. This channel is for something. If you want to see somebody talk about some spiritual stuff, something that might open your eyes, give you a different point of view, a different perspective, listen, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get at me Instagram, leave messages. I respond to all of them. It is what it is. But just, hey, if you want some other bogus BS, some random shit, go somewhere else. It ain't for you. And listen, I reserve the right to change my opinions based off of new information that gets presented to me. I'm only human. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I would never tell you I am. And a lot of these people ain't like that. A lot of people ain't built right. A lot of people just selfish, doing their own thing. But I'm just doing my best, and I hope y'all enjoy. And just my last little bit. If you see me on camera and I'm in the process of getting murdered, I would say keep the camera on me in some way, form, or fashion, but at the same time, help my black ass out. Do not let me get murdered. But at the same vein, if somebody were to pull a gun on those police officers as they were in the process of killing George Floyd, like, what do y'all really think would have happened to them? If somebody pulled out a gun, you know something's bad when even Trump is implying that you might have did some racist ass shit. Like, listen, I'm not a Democrat nor Republican. Please do not lump me in those stupid ass little groups. Those they so fugazi. Ain't nothing right. No, I'm not gonna say there ain't nothing right, but there's so much fugazi shit going on both those sides. I don't have the time nor the energy to get into that right now during this video. I'm neither one. I call it for what it is. I'm a literally humanitarian of life. If you are inducing life and better life for people as a whole, for everybody, I rock with you. I support you. If you are trying to tear down, destroy life, human, animal, in between, alien, outsider, extraterrestrial, I will not. If you're trying to tear them down, I will not be rocking with you. I call it for what I see. I call it for what I believe. I am a believer of God. And I respect life for what it is, and just when you see somebody depriving life, why wouldn't I speak up? Anyways, that's the video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. Rest in peace to all lives taken unjustly. Rest in peace to everybody. It's a crazy life. It can be short, so you just got to enjoy it for the moment. No time for games. I'm in a rush because life moves too fast. And these words, they fall short because we can never last. Anyways, y'all can get at me on Instagram and here and Twitter and wherever else, man. I'm not too good. I don't do this all the time. I'm not for no games. Anyways, it's Jolly4K. This is my spiritual channel, Spiritual Jolly4K. If you enjoyed the video, leave the comments and yeah. I'm out. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hey.